On Insert tab, we have several sections such as pages, tables, illustration, etc. I'm pretty sure you're already familiar with page cover, also page break, and create a new page blank. And I will cover up the table much more in deep on separated chapter. But I want to mention few things about shapes in Microsoft Word. We have several sections such as recently used, lines, rectangles, basic shapes, block arrows, equations, flowchart, stars and banners, and callouts. But note that we have a section named New Drawing Canvas. It is very important, which I will mention in a minute. If you want to create something like flowchart, doesn't matter if you use the shapes from here or something like rectangle. And let me create another shape, maybe a circle. Hold on the shift key to keep aspect ratio. If you want to connect these together, on the inserting shape, we have lines and different connectors. But if I click and start dragging, although it might be similar to connected, but actually they are not connected. Generally, we have two methods to connect these in action. First method is group them together. I click one of them, hold on the shift key, click, and group them together from ribbon or right click, group, and group. Now, if I select my connector and grab one point and drag, as you see now, some points are appearing and you could connect them here and let's say here. Now they are really connected together. And you could modify the connection or even right click on your connection, connector type, you could change it or reroute the connector. It is trying best to make the most simplified version. For instance, if I make something like that and change my connector, maybe something like that, simply right click and reroute connector. But in many cases, it might be hard to you. So in this case, I delete it. I recommend you to, on Insert tab, Shape, use a New Drawing Canvas. Click on that. Now we could create our shapes here and much more easily connect them together. I create a rectangle again and a circle. And simply choose any connector. And you see, now immediately the connection points will appear. Click and drag, maybe this time here. Note that you could actually connect more than one connectors to the same two shapes. I pick one more here and here. But as you know, on the flowchart, this is not the correct because we have to set one connection, something like this. If you right click now and choose reroute the connectors, it's trying to connect the same connection on the circle as a best because maybe the flowchart and flowing direction is different, but the destination are same. And in some cases, might you see they are exactly sitting on the same position and you see one object, something similar to this maybe, or allow me to modify it like that. In this case, if you do reroute, it's still same result, but actually we have two connection. You could simply grab it and delete it.